this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie.
And this is our Michonne Army video. And this is a video of all the Michonnes that we got. Because we got a lot of them. I'm not sure, but I probably have more like figures of her character than anyone else. I could be forgetting somebody, but I think I probably have more Michonnes than anyone out of any other kind of toy that I have.
You have more of her than Predator?
Those are different characters, though.
Well, yeah.
Even so, I still might have more than I'd have Predators. I don't know. But we're just gonna start from the littlest figures, I guess, and go all the way up to the biggest. And probably show off the Katanas that we got and stuff like that. I don't know how to do this. I never did this kind of thing before. Okay, well, start off with the little teeny tiniest ones. So the first ones are the chibis. Now, that's what I call them, chibis. I don't even know if I even knew about chibis until Fu from Fu Reviews sent us a bunch of chibis. Somebody else, I forget who it was, sent me a couple Michonne chibis. And so now I got Michonne chibis. But these things are tiny, and they're weird. But look at them little goofy things. But and they got her sword. And
I like her legs.
yeah.
Her leg.
Next is this little Michonne Lego. Now this is an unofficial Lego, but you can find this on eBay, and it looks official, but as far as I can tell, it's not. But you can tell it's supposed to be a Michonne. Doesn't look like they gave her dreads. It just looks like she has long hair, but not dreaded. But still, like the vest and necklace and ripped up clothes and the katana, bandana.
You know what I think's funny?
What?
If you look at the behind, her belt and butt crack are the same colors as her skin, and it makes her look like her butt's naked. She's wearing assless chaps.
She's also really small. Next is the little teeny tiny McFarlane Toys building set figures. And there's two different versions. 3 if you count that one's got blood on it. But they're super tiny. So tiny that you can barely make out the faces. Next would be Mini-Mates. And these were sent to me by Fu Manchu. But I think this is basically the same one, but I just have the cloak on one and not on the other. But, yep, these things are weird. They almost look like Legos. But I don't know what they're supposed to... They're like
They're really weird.
Yeah. But they're tiny. Next is this weird little voodoo doll thing.
I like that thing.
I think I ordered this on eBay. And it's got like a little popper of it, it looks like, as the sword. But yeah, I wonder if I poke a needle into this, if Denai will feel it. I never noticed she has 2 swords. She got a sword in her sheath and in her hand. Like her little like cheetah print looking headband. Fancy little vest. She's not going to stand up by herself. Maybe you can hold her. Oh, you might fall. I'll hold her. Next is the Mystery Minis. And these are those, it's more than blind bag things where you gotta buy 1 million of them to get them. Luckily, I think all of these were sent to me. Some by Fu Manchu and some by someone else. Yeah, I got 5 regular Michonnes. 3 of them are bloody, 2 are clean. And then the cop Michonne, or security, or whatever you call what she was. And she was dressed like that.
The neighborhood watch machine.
Yeah. And these things are weird too. They got no pupils. Funny proportions, very cartoony. Kind of look like Teen Titans Go style. Except that some of them have pupils. Next is the little Eagle Moss statues. Which, it's okay. I'm not... These things are like $20 and I thought that was a ridiculous price for these. But, whatever. I like the little heads they got down there. Next would be a Funko Dorbs. And these things are very weird too.
Cartman Michonne.
All these little things are weird. But, yep. Most of these look happy. Like this goofy closed eye happy face thing. But Yep. I don't know what they're supposed to be, but whatever. And next is one of the Funko bobbleheads. And there's a bigger version of this, which will come up once we get to the bigger figures. But it's kind of weird. It doesn't really look like Deny, but it does look like Michonne as a character.
It looks like a human.
Human with a giant head.
And it looks more human than a lot of the other ones.
And next is a Christmas ornament. You can see the little Hulk. I already took the string off. I don't think she can stand on her own. So she's going to have to lean up against Zombie Cat probably.
She's meant to be hung.
But I think the detail on this is pretty good. It's better than like the Eagle Moss. But I mean, Eagle Moss is smaller, so it might not be a fair comparison. But it's decent. And here is the die-cast metal Michonne. And it's all metal except the sword is plastic and sheath is plastic. But I think everything else is metal. And this thing's heavy. It's kind of cool.
They gave her very evil looking eyes, the eye color.
Yeah.
Like they almost look red. Like she's a demon.
Maybe she's go back there. Next is this really weird looking wind up toy.
That thing is so awful.
It looks...
It's scary.
Try to get it to walk. It doesn't really look like a female, but it doesn't really look like a man either. It doesn't look like a human. This thing's just weird.
I do like little hair turds that aren't the same color as the rest of her hair.
It's weird. It almost looks like she has little ears or something coming down.
Limp rabbit ears.
She just got a sword. Next are the Funko Pops. And it's surprised that there's not like a regular Michonne, because this one's got the hood on it. Like it seems like they would have just a regular Michonne with no hood, with how many different pops and different versions of characters they make. But these are the only two they made. Like the original Michonne with hood, and then cop, police, security, neighborhood watch, whatever. Michonne. And she's got a gun. One of the few times that Michonne uses a gun. She has used it occasionally, machine guns and other weapons, but usually she's got her sword. And here are the McFarlane 5-inch comic Michonnes. And this was the first figure of Michonne, first action figure, I guess. This comic Michonne there, and then there's a bloody version. And, well, it's a bloody black and white version, and there's the bloody San Diego Comic-Con exclusive version. And I believe that was sent to me by Solid Dave Snake and Shane Pittman a long time ago. And then here's the All Out War versions, color in black and white. And then the weird Shiva Force Michonne.
I like the long hair version better.
Me too. And here are the McFarlane 5-inch TV show versions of Michonne. And there you can see the first two are the same. They're from Series 3. Well, actually, that's from Series 3. And this is the re-release that came with the two heads, and I think it was a Walgreens exclusive. But they're pretty much the same, just this one's painted better. And then this is the Series 3 one, but I repainted her shirt and her boots. And here's the bloody black and white one, which is very weird how dark they made everything. And then here's the custom Michonne one I made.
What? Why didn't you include me? I'm here.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about T1000 Michonne.
They call me Miss Choppy Chop.
Yep.
This is my favorite Michonne.
Mm-hmm. The reason she exists
It's because somebody stole her fucking arms.
is because on this Michonne, I wanted her to have some sleeve-up arms, so I gave them to her. But it didn't really look right to put her sleeved arms onto this one, so...
Yeah, that would have looked really weird.
So she just...
But this doesn't look weird.
No. She's got sword arms, like T1000. But yeah, here is a custom I made. Custom clear Michonne from the episode Clear. That's why it's called Clear Michonne. And I made her a little weird cat that she took from the diner. And yeah, there's the long sleeve shirt Michonnes. Or Pirate Michonnes, as Zombie Cat calls her. And there's the, once again, police cop, security guard, walking around pretending to be a cop, Michonne.
And this one has a really weird face.
Yeah.
She is mad. Like, super fucking mad. Way madder than she usually is.
One of the few Michonne figures that doesn't have a headband. And here's this little thing. Little plush Michonne. I don't even remember what this is called.
She's got a squid head.
Yep. It's a weird little thing. It's kind of like the mystery minis with the pupilless eyes.
Wait a minute. What is going on with her neck? She's got a goiter.
Oh yeah, she does. Suck that in. Next is the larger version of the Funko bobblehead. Once again, like we said, this doesn't really look like her. Looks kind of like Oprah or...
I think it looks like Whoopi. With eyebrows.
Whoopi. But there's some nice detail on it, like the cloak texture. It's okay. It actually bobbles. And here's the Royal Bubbles bobblehead, which is a much nicer bobblehead.
This is probably one of the best bobbleheads I've ever seen.
Yeah. It's
I really
damn,
like it.
It's pretty damn cool. The detail is insane on it. I really like it. The dread detail, and face sculpt, and everything.
And it's a really good bobbler.
Mm-hmm. And here's the McFarlane Color Tops Michonne. Which these are kind of replacing the 5-inch figures, but this is one of the early ones that didn't have hardly any articulation, kind of stuck in its pose. I took the vest off of this one. But the detail on it's pretty cool. A nice sculpt and paint on it, and it actually looks like her. And the pose isn't bad. I just kind of wish it was an action figure instead.
I like how when they took her vest off, it kind of looks like she has nipples.
I noticed that. I think it's just smudges on her.
I'm pretty sure it's just smudges, but it really looks like little nipples.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, they're decent size. Well, here's another really weird thing. Funko Vinyl Idols. And these almost look like Simpsons characters or something.
Yep.
They're very odd.
And she also has a really bad leaning problem.
Yeah, I've had her for, I don't know how long, like maybe almost a year now. And she's just slowly leaning forward. So, probably gonna have to heat her up and try to bend her back. And I don't even know if that'll work, because this has been happening for a while. And here's the Diamond Select Bust Bank. It's a little more than a bust, but it's bank. And I think the sculpt on this one's pretty cool. It's supposed to be comic Michonne, and it looks a lot like her in her first appearance. The only thing is that I have this up on a shelf and it kind of looks down, which is fine. But if you had this at eye level, she's just kind of staring down.
Yeah, she'd better if you have her like way up high.
Yeah, which I do. But I think it's pretty cool. I like the sculpt on it. Mm-hmm. And here is the McFarlane Toys 10-inch Michonnes. And she has 2 different poses you can do by switching the arms. Other than that, she doesn't really move. But I think it's pretty cool to sculpt and stuff. I don't know why they gave her red eyes like she's high or something, but the sculpt on is cool. I don't like the pose though. That's the one issue. The pose is kind of weird.
Yeah, the leg position is just a little extreme.
Yeah. And I like this one better. Damn it! I like this one better where it looks like she's blocking or something. This one just looks like she's going to swing a baseball bat. Which this is a pose that maybe Negan should have had for the 10-inch instead of his pose. But yeah, I like the detail on these. And one of the more recent Michonnes that we got is the 3-0 6-scale Michonne, which I think is pretty damn cool. But I took her vest off and bought her some new pants. So this isn't exactly how she looks when you first get her. I imagine most people are probably going to keep her vest on. But I took it off because she doesn't really have it on all that much right now. And it's kind of poofy. Like
it sticks out weird.
Yeah. And she does wear pants that look kind of like this sometimes. So I think it works. And I really like the likeness on this. And here is the 4th scale Gentle Giant Michonne statue wearing her clear outfit.
She looks giant, but she does not look gentle.
And she doesn't look clear. Although her base looks clear. But I think this thing's pretty awesome. The likeness isn't perfect, but it still looks really cool. Very detailed. It is one of my favorite statue thingy type thingies we got. I'm pretty happy with it. And it's our second biggest Michonne figure. And here is our biggest Michonne figure, if you would call it a figure. But it's a mannequin. Did it customized to look like Michonne.
Life-size customized Michonne figure.
Yep. And I put the plastic role-playing katana on her because I don't want the real katana. And she kind of has a lightsaber hanging off of her at the moment. But yeah, it stands in our living room all the time. And it was a pain in the ass to make some of the stuff like the gloves and the shirt. We did a video on it, so you can see how we made it. But yeah, definitely the biggest Michonne we got.
I would hope you didn't have a larger-than-life Michonne.
Yeah. We got one.
This is our 20-foot-tall Michonne statue we keep in our backyard to scare away children.
That would be awesome.
It would be awesome.
And here's the katana from the beginning. It's a letter opener. There's another letter opener they make. There's a comic version that stabs into a zombie head, but that's too expensive. But this one's pretty cool. Made to look like the one from the show. And here is the plastic role-playing katana, the one that we usually have on the mannequin. Yeah, it's kind of cheap looking, but it's cool for being a toy.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, for a toy. And here is the life-size real katana, made by Master Cutlery. We did a video on this too, but so I'm not going to completely go over it. But oh man, that's stuck. Haven't pulled it out of there in a while. But yeah, real metal. It's pretty cool. A few other random Michonne related things we got is when Coke did their name on the bottle thing, you can order a custom one from their website. So we ordered a few, and one of them we got was Michonne. We also got this giant poster in this room. And we have these custom posters I put on our kitchen cabinets. And here's this poster that we got above the mantle. And on our bedroom door. And we also got some Michonne curtains. Now I don't have everything Michonne. There's some things I want that wasn't able to get. Some things that I just kind of don't want. But there's like the McFarlane resin statue, which is pretty cool, although I don't like that she has two swords. And that she's kind of doing like a ninja jump almost, which he is not a martial artist. So, and there's also like this little plushie and another plushie, and there's a variant European version, bloody version of the TV Michonne 5-inch McFarlane figure. And there was a Gentle Giant bust that I was never able to get. I really wanted that one though, but it's way too expensive now. There's several of the mini-mates that I never got. Various outfits that she wore. There's another unofficial Lego where they actually gave her some dreads. And then there's like these little exclusive Skybound Army Men type figures. They come in various colors. Okay, so that's all of our Michonne figure statue type stuff, which is a lot. So we counted and we got 52 Michonnes. Which is a ridiculous amount of Michonnes.
Yeah, that is a lot of Michonnes.
So, it could be a small army. It's definitely going to outnumber any other figure I have. Which I probably don't have 52 Predators. I might, but I don't think I do.
Well, I mean, like you said, they aren't all the same Predator, but you do have a lot of Predators.
Yeah. But
plus, a bunch of these are little tiny, and your Predators are all big.
Yeah. I have a lot of Harley Quinns too, but nowhere near this many.
No.
Got a lot of Rick Grimes, but not this many. Probably a lot of Spider-Mans. Well, I'll put some links to a couple of the Michonne reviews at the end. We reviewed a lot of these, so you can find them on my channel page. Well, I'm very Michonned out. That took a long time to film.
I'm sick of looking at her. Except for Choppy Chop Michonne.
But if they make any more Michonnes, I'll probably get them. And maybe even get some of the other ones that I missed. Well, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
I'm Zombie Cat.
Thanks for watching. Go back.
Oh, damn it, man. You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh, damn it.